All right, so here's our video directions. You are going to go to the PhET simulator. PhET is some physics chemistry website. They do a lot of very cool online simulations. So you can click the link. It's linked on this picture right here at the right where my mouse is circling. Um, you click once, it'll pull up the web link below, and then you click on States of Matter Basics. And it's going to load up, and it's going to give you two options. You want to choose the states of matter option. It's the one that's first highlighted in yellow. That's the one you're going to click. The phase change one is fun. I watch students have a blast with it, but it's not the one that we need today. If you finish your work early, by all means, go do the phase changes and play around with it. But we want states of matter. So once you're in here, I first encourage you to just explore and see what you can see. There's a lot of different buttons that you can click. You can change your temperature scale between Kelvin and Celsius. So you can change the temperature scale. You can play around with pausing and playing. You can add heat or cool down the system and see what changes that leads to. You'll notice in the upper right, we have atoms and molecules where we have 4 different substances listed. We have neon, argon, oxygen, water. You will be choosing 2 of these to explore intensely. But right now, you're just playing around and taking a look at all of them. And then you can move between solid, liquid, and gas just by clicking on things. So knock your socks off, pause, play, heat, like do all the things. It'll raise some questions. You'll see some cool stuff. When you are ready to start the slide activities and start completing the slides, you're going to want to click this reset button in the lower right hand corner. That's just going to turn it all back to the way it was when it started. And you're going to want to have that starting point. Otherwise, you might get some weird stuff. I'm now going to try to attempt to split my screen so we can look at 2 things at the same time, because this is what I would be trying to do as a student. I would have my simulator open in one tab. I would have my slides open in another. So let's see, number 4 on the directions. If you don't know how to take a screenshot on a Chromebook, you should watch the video to the bottom left. That's the screen capture tutorial. This is a super handy skill to have, taking a screen capture on your Chromebook and then posting it into Google Slides. It is a strategy you can use today, and it'll make your life really easy if you learn it or if you already know how to do it. So I encourage you to check that out. And then when you're ready to get started, you can move on to slide number 5. Slide number 5 and 6 are honestly pretty much identical. You are going to use either the Chromebook screen capture function or the drawing tools in Google Slides, right? So that would be like the shapes up here where you can put in shapes and arrows and things. You can use both of those strategies to provide a picture representation for one of the 4 substances in the simulator. So you're going to pick neon or argon or oxygen or water, one that makes you happy. And you're going to want to type in that substance. So make sure you type it in so I know what substance you're looking at. And then you will provide an image, a picture, again, using either the Chromebook screen capture or the drawing tools. So you're going to provide me with a picture representation of a single atom or molecule of that substance. You can look at the key on the simulator to help you figure that out. And then you're going to give me a screen capture or picture of that substance as a solid, as a liquid, and as a gas. So, honestly, this is kind of my thing. If I was doing neon and I need to provide that picture of it as a solid, right now on the simulator, I have neon selected and I have it in the solid state. So I could just take a screen picture of this, right? I could just screen capture this and paste it into my slides. Then I can just go to liquid and take a screen capture of it as a liquid and paste it in. Or you can create those representations using the drawing tools. You cannot, however, do a Google search and copy and paste images that way because you would not be showing representations of this simulation. So it has to be representing this simulation. It cannot be a Google search for images. So you will do that for one substance. You'll show me a picture of a single atom or molecule, and then a picture of it at the particle level as a solid, as a liquid, and as a gas. And then on slide 6, you're going to do the exact same thing, but you're going to do it for a second substance. So if I do neon for my first one, I might do oxygen for my second one. That's what you're doing with this simulator. That's what you are using it for. And then you'll see I'll add a slide number 7 a little bit later. And on slide number 7, you will draw some conclusions from that information. That's what you're doing. Good luck. Learn the screen capture skill. It's super handy.